A part of you deep down is scared of leaving the people that you're around, is scared of being alone, is scared of being separate. You don't want to feel rejected, but there's also equally a part of you that wants to be separate, that wants to go your own way, that wants to feel independent. And I'm going to tell you, you need to listen to the second one. Let me tell you a little bit about me. My name's Lewis. I grew up in the UK, and I'm a lot more similar to you than you think. For all my entire life, I've never not had friends. I've always had people that I was around. However, the problem that I experienced was that I could never have a solid group. I never really had my tribe, so to say. I never had my people. See, you have different friend groups. You have different people that you can dip in and out of, but you don't really have those people that are so similar to yourself. You see other people's friend groups and everyone is so similar. They've all got these, they're all very cliquey, right? Everyone's got their groups, but you don't have that. You have different people in different areas, but you don't have your own tribe yourself. And because of this, you feel lonely. You feel like you're outcasted from the rest of the group. Yeah, they're your friends. Yeah, you can hang out with them. Yeah, you can talk to them. But every single time you're with them, you always feel alone. You always feel like you're a background character and that no one really wants you there. No one would really, let's be honest, they will not notice if you're gone. It's a harsh reality, but it's true. If you weren't there, they wouldn't really notice. They'd still have an equal amount of fun. That's why you want to be separate. Let me tell you, I separated myself from everyone I kind of went to school with, right? I'm kind of now doing my own thing, and it's probably one of the better decisions I've ever made in my life. Yes, you're going to be more lonely. Yes, you're not going to see people as much. However, you have more quality in your life. You know when people say I would rather have 2 quality friends over like 20 friends in general, but they're kind of shit? The 2 quality friends are so much better. You don't want to have loads of friends. It doesn't benefit your life in any way, because when you have that many friends, they're not going to be loyal to you. You're going to get people messaging girls that you were once with, and you don't want that. When you decide to make the jump and separate yourself from everyone, you can start living by your own means. At the moment, your life is dictated by what other people are doing. You want to fit in. You act a certain way which isn't realistic to who you are. And you can feel that it's killing you inside. You can feel this numbness that's kind of creeping in, this hollowness as well, because you know you're not like them. You know you're separate. Whereas when you start to go off by yourself into the world and do your own shit, it actually feels really cool. It's really nice. You learn who you are more, and you like who you are more. And then over time, you meet more authentic people because you yourself are being more authentic. That's when you find your true friends. But it's just about that weird period of time where you're going to be alone for a little bit. And it might be a little bit sad. You might feel like no one cares for you, but people do care for you. You just need to care for yourself more. You need to see it like this. If you're around a bunch of people and you still feel like a background character, it means God is pushing you to go and do your own thing. He's saying, listen, you're not going to be alone. I'm going to be with you this entire time. Have the courage and go out and leave these people because they're not serving you. And the funny thing is when you end up doing this and you end up going, you actually become your own person. You embrace the loneliness, so to speak. People want to reach out to you more. People respect you. They're kind of interested into what you're doing because they don't have the courage to do what you're doing. Naturally, people will say that you're wrong and that you're stupid and, oh, my way's better. But over time, you'll get to the point when you'll realise that people are going to want to be your friend a little bit more. You are going to be less lonely just because you radiate this beautiful energy which is authentic to you. Let me put it this way. You can either stay as you are and live like these people around you that you don't really care about and give it, 30, 40 years, you'll probably end up hating your life because you realise you didn't make the decision and you didn't take the courage to go and do something which you always wanted to do. Or you can muster up the courage and go and do something which will actually benefit your life more so than ever. I separated from people that I grew up with because they're no longer similar to who I am, and I feel great for it. Yeah, I'm still friends with people, but I'm now doing what I deem to be worthy for my life, and it's been one of the best decisions I've ever made. It's something for you to think about. I know what I would do if I was in your situation. If this video helps you, like, comment, subscribe. Comment for the algorithm, and I'll catch you in the next one.